What's going on, guys? We're just hanging out here. Little pre-solar eclipse, little chat stream. We're live auctions. I'm just getting a few things priced. Just gonna see who's jumping on. Hang out here for a little bit. Leave a comment as you're coming by. What's going on, Russell? How's it going, man? Figured we'd jump on, just kill a little bit of time tonight. Figured we'd talk about some stuff. Anybody wants to talk about anything about the eclipse, about the auction tomorrow night? Check out what we got coming. I'm just doing some pricing on some things, so just hanging out here for a little bit. Growing the channel up a little bit. What's going on, Andrea? Anybody got any solar eclipse plans, travel plans? It's getting kind of crazy here in Geneva, New York. A lot of people are flooding in. Just getting some sports cards priced up. What's going on, T Lang? Hope you had a good day, buddy. Good to see you, brother. No, they're not Queen bands. A lot of them are CFJs. There is a trademark in there. I do have a CFJ stamp cap too coming up tomorrow night. Ray, what's going on, buddy? Just hanging out. Just had a little bit of time to kill tonight, so I figured I'd jump on the channel. No eclipse out there, Steve. You got to travel. You got to come. What's it? That Texas to Maine band here in Geneva, New York. I think so. Old Throw. I'll show you those. There's some SCA ones. I found a couple more. I found 3 more in the box. So, but yeah. So everybody's flooding into Geneva to see the eclipse for tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be like 4 minutes. Got a good show planned for tomorrow night's auction. A lot of good stuff. Just hanging out here tonight. I was gonna go digging today, but I decided against it. I probably should have went. We're supposed to get about 20% of the eclipse. There you go, Jerry. That ain't too bad. You'll see it a little bit. It's supposed to be completely dark, I think, for like 2 or 4 minutes here. All the hotels are booked. I'm told anywhere from Texas to Maine, the all Airbnbs are absolutely booked. From Texas to Maine in that band. It's crazy. Yep, exactly, Russell. I don't know what this thing's gonna look like, but I think so too, Ray. I mean, it is a super cool thing, and I understand it, but I think it's, like everything else, it's kind of hyped up a little bit. It's gonna be cool to experience, though, for sure. I know. I don't know if I have one, Jerry. I have sold Eclipse jars before. That would be cool, right? We have sold quite a few old antique Eclipse jars in our auctions. Smash that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure everybody gets subscribed into the auctions. We're at 80 people on here, which is awesome. Just hanging out. Let me know you guys are here. Leave a comment. Just doing some paperwork. Getting some sports cards price. Remember that guy? Legendary. Rick Berry right there. Somebody can own a Rick Berry artifact serial number card for $3. Look at that. We got sports cards, all kinds of goodies in our auctions. Let's turn and burn the stage here a little bit. Look at that hutch, guys. Oh my gosh, check this hutch out. I'll have to show you here in a minute. Look at this, Celebrated Pop Beer, California. Celebrated Pop Beer out of California hutch. Recent pickup, that thing is awesome. The partial label jar. The one in the back there, Jerry, we do have a really cool label jar. I have not, I've got it cleaning right now, trying to preserve the label. This is a lightning pint. Some of them, Ray, I did. I usually don't sell a lot of my dug stuff, but tomorrow night we're going to see some of the stuff that I've dug. So there's two SCA. I have no idea what those are. I think Old Throw was on here. He was saying what they are, the lacy plates or something like that. I don't know. They are pressed glass. T-Lang. They're pretty cool. There's two SCA ones. And they're all, three of them are different. Yeah, nice amber whiskey flask back there. Of course, we've got All kinds of goodies over there. And behind me. All kinds of goodies behind me in the auction land, auction world. Two half gallons on the top shelf, Ray. Those are, one is a Swayze. The other one is a quart product jar, but the Swayze is real nice. Real nice Swayze jar. We will have some CFJ inserts too, Ray. We'll probably doing a lot for you tomorrow night. We do have a nice CFJ stamped cap and a nice quart CFJ without the period after the November. Looking at it right now. Also, a CFJ pint reverse Clyde Glassworks with the cap. Another nice one. Close up on the goodie shelf. We'll give you a little preview here in a second, T. Just trying to finish a little bit of work. I'll be on here for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. Just let some people jump on if they care to check out what we got going. I can switch some stuff out too here, guys. We are just going to pull off the shelf tomorrow. I did go and pull some other things from the storage. Here you go, Ray. This is one I dug. A nice little size Horlicks. I don't have the cap though. Nice, Jerry. We'll have her up for you tomorrow, for you guys. Yeah, it was cool, Ray. I was happy to dig that little guy. Laney, thanks for subbing so much. Appreciate it. We will be live. We go live every Monday and Thursday night. Antique auctions. We do have sports cards, other antique collectibles. We're out of Central New York. Just make sure you're registered right there so you can win. You just got to get registered in for bidding. If you submit all your correct information on the registrations, you can go back to the channel link under the description, get registered, and you can certainly win one of our items from our auctions. Thank you guys for subbing. Appreciate it. You're going to see some really cool history. We sell all kinds of stuff from the 1800s, 1600s, 1700s, all the way up through into some new collectible stuff. So the shot glass, Jerry, is, I believe it's a Dr. Graham's medicine. Dr. Graham's grandmother's medicine. That's all it says. Dr. Graham's grandmother's medicine. Pretty cool. Pretty old. Ray, the oldest thing that I've sold was probably a Persian saddle flask or the Dutch onions. Maybe I had a Roman bottle or two, once or twice go through the auctions. I think maybe once. So that was probably the oldest thing, is the Roman. I think it was a little hand blown, little vase type thing. I know, right, Jerry? I was thinking about it. I was thinking about dipping into my rum tonight. A little bit of a Crown, a little bit of Crown and Coke or something going on tonight, maybe. But so Lanny, the favorite thing for us to sell is old bottles and jars. We are definitely very versed in old glass. Glassware is definitely our thing. If you like to learn about old bottles or jars, we're definitely the place to be. We've got a lot of really good collectors on here that have been extremely well educated in what they collect and what they like, and can definitely help anybody who's looking to get in the hobby of collecting old bottles and jars or stoneware or advertising. Definitely a good group to be in. Really nice people. Really nice people on We're Live with us. We're going to clear the stage, and we are going to put up that Persian saddle flask. We're going to let that spin a little bit. 1600s, late 1600s, early 1700s Persian saddle flask. It's Middle Eastern, but it's absolutely awesome and ancient. Let's throw that up there and let that spin around for a little bit while we're hanging out. Check that bad boy out. Let's put that up there on both sides. late 1600s, early 1700s. Yeah, it's a bit of a wobbler. She's a bit of a wobbler. T-Lang. She's a rocker, which makes it so cool. Check that bad boy out. She rock and rolls. But it's so bottom heavy that it won't fall over. We'll just keep rocking it around for you guys. Rocking around the clock. Right. The everlasting clamp. Gotcha, Jerry. I think I had one at one time, but I do not have one now. I don't have much for clamps. Hopefully, as these shows come up, Shops Grove will be getting some stuff. Definitely going to be getting some more stuff coming up here. 3 weeks, we got a big show. We're going to stock up on some fresh inventory. We're going to go and spend about $3,000 at least. Anybody want any marble bags? We can do some marble bags. I got so many marble bags. I just bagged these things up. If you guys want any marble bags, just let me know. Off the books. Off the books tonight. Just send the payments. You claim marble bags, send some payments. Let's do, where are they? Let me get a few out there. Let's set some bags of marbles out there. I got so many marble bags. Yeah, Jerry or Ray, we go all over, man. We had estate sales. We do clean outs. We go to shows. Keeps the collectors happy. Love doing it. Eventually, we are going to probably go on the road a lot more and document all of our travels and do a little blurb up about what's going on with the town and where we're picking and what we're doing. But that's kind of been a dream of mine to travel around and just to find the stuff for collectors and do it publicly here on YouTube, kind of like what we've been doing on the auctions. But you're gonna actually see what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure why he can't see you. I see your comment, T Lang. Jerry, I see yours. Jerry said T said he can't see me. T Lang, see my comment, Joel. I see both you guys. Uh-oh, T Lang, what'd you do to Jerry? Hey, we need to give the light show on the glass. That'll draw him in, right? Actually, we're down to 2 people. Jerry and T Lang. Maybe the lights will bring him in. Uh-oh, T Lang. What do we got for T Lang? I don't know if T's still here or not, but uh-oh. I don't know how I'd ship that thing, T, but we got a full Ashes bidders. Ray, me? No, not personally. I don't think we were, Ray. Steve Coppin, what's going on, my brother? Welcome on. We're just hanging out here tonight for a little bit. It's all right, Jerry. We're getting it set up. It's just taking some time, you know. Just taking some time, but I like the accommodations. It's a town that I'm very familiar with, so all good there. He's thinking about it. Not an unopened one. Look at this. Larry Bird, the man, the myth, the legend. Remember legendary Larry? Oh, I bet it does, T. It'd probably fix you right up. Laurel, we're just hanging out. Just hanging out here tonight. Little pre-eclipse action. Just hanging out, getting some people jumping on here. Nothing really selling tonight unless you want a couple of marble bags or something. Anybody can pick up marbles if you want. We don't really come on too often outside auction nights, so I had an hour or so to kill, I guess. Just hang out with you guys. I see a lot of people doing that, you know, in the auction game. I don't mind just coming out and hanging out with you guys. If anybody has any questions about something in particular, let me know. If I can help, I'll answer it for you. Hit that like button, guys, if you're coming on. Get subscribed in. Check this out. Just found the We're Live decal. The lion. Forget who won the flask. But yeah. Got a couple of these decals. Just found them. Was it nice there today? Nice. What's going on, Indiana? Love some Larry Legend. Check out that Larry, Indiana. Nice prism card with a little Chuckster, Chuck Barkley. Just pricing a few things for my mall space. Hanging out before we go live tomorrow night after the legendary Eclipse. Good to see you, Laurel. As always, French Lick. His hometown was about 45 minutes from me. I thought I heard that. The bird was from French Lick, Indiana. I think I remember that. That's cool. You were so close to him. I bet you there's a bunch of stuff about him there. Hit that like button for us, guys. Get it going. Does he have a restaurant? They all have restaurants, right? Pete Rose has some down in Florida. I think there's a chain of them. A lot of these guys, these old Hall of Famers got restaurants now. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a cash crop. Played college ball at Indiana State. Nice. That's when basketball was basketball. I still like it, but I've watched both ways, you know, not the new stuff and the old stuff growing up with these guys. I didn't so much. I mean, I don't know if I remember watching a whole lot of Larry Bird. Maybe, you know, towards the end of his career, but definitely a lot of, you know, Ewing, Olajuwon, Jordan, Barkley, them guys. 110 in the room, guys. Make sure you're getting subbed up. Checking our auctions out. Yeah, we hit quite a few the other night, Jerry. 110 though. I think we were a little bit over that, but that's definitely up there. Usually what we range. Jordan, how's it going, my friend? Make sure you guys are getting subbed up. Click that like button for us. Just checking out some historic stuff. We had 122 and over 7,000 views. I know, I seen that, T-Line. It was crazy. Almost 100 subs. $111 people on, guys. Check out that 1600s Persian saddle flask. Somebody is going to own that thing here on We're Live Auctions. So far, we've got one person in and 2 spots for that baby. We do have to get that flask filled up. I sat 7 rows behind him in a Pacers game 2 years ago. Pacers, Trailblazers, and the look of disgust every time Damian Lillard would flop was epic. Nice, Indiana. I know them guys didn't flop back then. If you got fouled, you got fouled. You know what I mean? They didn't play that James Harden game. I can definitely see Larry Bird in disgust at the flops. It must be hard for them guys to watch it, you know? The rules have changed so much in basketball, it's disgusting. Kevin Garnett was another good one right there. KG. He played hard. He was fierce. A little bit later than some of them other guys, though. Right? I hear you, Jerry. TYYP, welcome. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome to the We Live Antique Auction stream. Uh-oh, T-Lang zapped him. Are you really, Indiana? So I think we're pretty close, like 98%. We're right in that stream. The hotels around here are absolutely booked. I hear, from what I hear on social media and whatnot, the Airbnbs from Texas all the way to Maine are completely booked right now, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. It's a good time to own an Airbnb. But yeah, all the hotels around here in my little city here in Geneva is just, they're packed right now. I'm sure there's no vacancy. Laurel, you got to drive over. Hop on the jet. Get on the Learjet and come over. Get subscribed in. All you newcomers, get subscribed in. All right, I'll try to hold off the Eclipse for you, Laurel. I'll see what I can do. No promises, though. It's going to be a tough thing to do. No problem. Got a great show coming up tomorrow night, guys. Make sure everybody new is subscribed, joined, registered, all that good stuff. If you'd like a piece at some historic action, we sell bottles and jars, sports cards. It's still very popular. Well, now he's gone. I was going to try to explain to him, but that's all right. He didn't seem like he wanted to be explained to. T-Lang. Zap. Nothing on the docket for me, Ray. How about you, my man? What do you got going on? Ray, are you a farmer? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you do, buddy? Jerry said staying home. There you go. That's probably true, T-Lang. You're probably 100% correct on that one. We are pricing the stack of sports cards. Check that out. We got a stack going. I have to go rebury a bunch of... You just got to make more shelves, Laurel. That's all. You got to just make more shelves for all the great glass. Get the light show going. Antique tractor falling during the sun when I'm not. There you go. Nice. Nice, Ray. There's one that there's a antique tractor pull that I've gone to. And it's just a tiny little local town. It's pretty cool. See all the tractors come through, the old vintage tractors and whatnot. Of course, the kids love the candy because they're always throwing candy out. All right, guys, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I will be back in just a minute or two. All right, what's going on, guys? We're back. Hoops is in the house. What's going on, Hoops? Mark, what's going on? Hit those likes, guys, as you're coming on. We'll give the light show. Just hanging out, talking a little bit tonight. If anybody wants to share any stories, I would definitely like to know how you guys got started into antiques and collectibles. What was the first item that got you guys hooked? Oh, you know what? Check this out, guys. This will draw them in, right? We're going to switch it up here right quick. New Vim Iron Weed Tonic. That should get the attention of all those trollers out there. I never bought me an Atlas Strong shoulder. Clear jar. Drop date. They got me started in jars. Really, Jerry? It was Atlas that got you going. That's cool. My dad is a big Atlas fan. He loves Atlas colored. I got him into jars, and he's taken a liking to Atlas jars. Train, minute, tin, wind up cars and trucks and Lionel trains. I remember you telling me that, Steve, about trains. That's cool, man. You know, I definitely got some railroad history in my roots. Ray says, I found a half-gallon Horlicks jar in a barn. I was hooked after that. Ray, so my story's kind of similar about that. I found a bunch of bottles in a barn up in Vermont, and I was so intrigued with the history, just wanted to look it up. It was just a plain, you know, just like everybody else's, just kind of a plain thing, you know, getting started. It was a Hires root beer, and just got me hooked. But that's cool. Horlicks jars got Ray going. That's awesome. My dad was a digger, and a couple years after he lost his battle to cancer, something sparked inside of me, and I haven't put the shovel down since. Indiana, I know a little bit about your story there, buddy. That is awesome to continue in what your dad had taken a passion to. It's much like Derek Mueller's story. His dad was in antiques, collectibles, bottles, jars, sports cards, and he passed away as well. And Derek continued to share in his father's passion. I can only hope my kids will love some of this stuff one day. If we hang around long enough, maybe they will. T-Lang says, saw a guy up in Canada dig up a broken Dr. Langley's in teal. Oh my gosh, that would get me going, T-Lang. Collector of bitters or not, it looked awesome. And here I am, many dollars later. Bitters are definitely a very expensive category to collect, T-Lang. It's very vast and very expensive, as you know. That is cool. Hit that like button, guys. Let's check out this Ironweed Tonic. I want to pull it out of the box and check this baby out. Look at this thing. I hope so, Laurel. I hope they do. My little guy Jackson, he really likes rocks and fossils. So even if he's into the minerals and gems and fossils, that's still really cool. It's very important to get young people into the hobby of collecting. I feel like, and especially in today's world. You think so, Hoops? Maybe he'll jump on. The Ironweed Tonic. That's awesome, Indiana. He really enjoyed those couple you guys sent. I know your boy said you guys had found some like petrified crayfish in there. That's absolutely awesome. Sweet. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. We will probably hold a new subscriber, new registration. You must combine it, subscribing and registering. Anybody who is legit, who's provided the address, everything's correct. We will probably do some wheel spins for those people. But you can win if you subscribe and register. You can get in and bidding. Can win some nice stuff. Oregon grape. Isn't that cool? Is there a lot of grapes out in Oregon? Thanks, Levi. Appreciate it, my man. Thanks for subbing. Check us out every Monday and Thursday night. Make sure you get your registration in for the auctions. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't realize that, Jerry. What else we got in the bag of tricks down here? How about a little DeWitt's White Pine and Tar? Check that baby out. Coming around here. Elizabeth, thanks for subbing on. I appreciate it. We're live every Monday and Thursday night. We're live auctions, antique and collectibles. Get some great stuff. All you got to do is fill out the registration as well. You can get in here winning, bidding, and winning. We will do a wheel spin for all bidders who are registered up and subbed up to get some free stuff. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button. Destiny, you can definitely grab some marbles. Check out our auctions every Monday and Thursday nights. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Just got to get that registration in. Jerry, I don't know if Jerry's still on here. If Jerry can submit that registration link on, or anybody else. That way folks can get on here and register as well. That's awesome, Little. Super cool. So you guys want to see you guys want to check out the massive trilobite? That's my pride and joy. I had two that are super big. One I dug, one I did not dig. Let me show you guys this thing. Some of you guys may have seen it. There she is right there. This thing is huge. Check that out. Look at that trilobite. That thing is 400 million years old. That is a trilobite out of Morocco. About as big as they come. Thing is massive. These guys predate dinosaurs by about 300 million years. Dinosaurs have only been around for about 100 million years, so these are pretty cool. As you can see the eyes right here, one eye there, that's the nose, another eye over here. Pretty much the first things on planet Earth that had eyes. This one came out of Morocco. Yep, isn't that cool? Diving. That is a big dog too. Usually they're not very big here in central New York. I mean they can get big, but nowhere near as close as they are in other countries like that one. No problem, no problem. Native artifacts, it would be cool. Contact. You got it, Richard. No problem, my man. Join us every Thursday and Monday nights. Get registered in. We do a lot of Native American artifacts, some other really cool things. I do have some stuff from some other countries, some Egyptian pieces, things like that. They're in my shelf, but I'd be more than happy to show you guys. So I have this guy underneath glass. I've got a little square glass cube that I keep him in. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. The air on these. This one's already been prepared. This one was professionally pretty much air dusted. All the dirt and everything out of it. As you can see, it's very well presented, laid out. These guys used to curl up like potato bugs, so it's very rare to get these all laid out and prone. Like you're seeing on this piece. They like to curl up. They kind of tuck their head into the back of their body like a potato bug would. That was their defense mechanism. So to have one laid out prone is pretty nice. $400 million years old. And it's a big dog. You can see the size of the pen. This thing is huge. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Diamond. You get a lot of segments. You get a lot of segments digging here in central New York. Broken pieces or whatnot. But there's some good quarries out there that has some really good examples. But it definitely is fossil rich country here in central New York. There's some great places to find some trilobites. This one, I think it got broke at one point. There is a line here. I don't know how exactly that happened, but it is very well still preserved. $400 million trilobite. Yeah, John. So there's some really good preparers out there for fossils and minerals. I don't know who did this one, but they did an excellent job. As you can see around the edges, the detailed. What it is, it's like an airbrush. It's an air blaster. It's like a micro fine sand blaster, basically. It will not hurt the fossil. The fossil is actually harder than the rock. So when you find fossils and you break the shale apart, at least here in central New York, it's mostly shale in the shale bed. The fossil will stay intact if there is one inside of the rock, and the shale will break around it. Hey, Joel and fellow Devonian relic fanatics. What's going on, Robert? Grand entry as always, buddy. How's it going tonight? Just displaying a few things, having a little show and tell, just having a little conversation with our fellow collectors. Little pre-solar eclipse Sunday night for the big thing going on tomorrow. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Make sure you register in the channel description so you can get in here bidding every Monday and Thursday night. What we're looking at now, guys, is a 400-million-year-old, as Robert has said, Devonian period trilobite. This one is out of Morocco. It's I haven't even measured this thing. Let's get a measurement on this bad boy, but it is fully intact. Austin, Texas, and the rich in fossils in the ground around the ranch, which I just love walking around and looking at the ground. Richard, I don't blame you, man. That's so cool. I know there's a lot of dinosaur bones out there and stuff too, out there that way, out west. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for subbing, buddy. So this is about a 9-inch, about a 6-inch trilobite by 4.5 inches wide. Pretty big, especially when you're looking at fossils that you can find in the United States when we're talking about trilobites. It just doesn't happen this big. This one is from Morocco. Ray, does your wife collect with you too, buddy? The detail on it's excellent. I love just looking at this thing. It's crazy to think in their eyes, as you can see presented out here in the front, their eyes were actually faceted like a gemstone. If you look at their eyes under a microscope, it's cut like a gemstone. They could see in every single direction around them. So potentially one of the first things on planet Earth that had eyes. Thank you, Thomas. It's really cool. Really cool. Fossil collecting, bottles and jars, old stoneware, anything old, like the channel description says, we dig it here on We're Live. We do go live every Monday and Thursday night to sell some pieces, a lot of glassware, some really nice glassware. Currently, we have a 1600s to 1700s bottle that we are offering up. We do sell a lot of stuff. Old fruit jars, old bottles. Very highly collectible. Hey Aaron, welcome onto the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Go back to the channel link. We do have a registration for bidding in our auctions. We go live every Monday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So we will be live tomorrow night selling, but you do need to be registered to bid with all your information filled out correctly. It only takes about 60 seconds. So if you guys get subscribed in here tonight and you fill out your registrations to bid with us either Monday or Thursday night, and all the information is correct, and you do agree to make payments, everything else, you guys can get in and bidding and start winning. All we sell is really, really old stuff. You'll see fossils, you'll see antique bottles, you'll see 16, 17, 1800s glass, stuff with labels, contents, any kind of old collectibles. We have had comics, sports cards. Destiny, so you got to get in and register. You got to get in and register to bid. And Destiny's gone. T-Lang's like, I've had enough of that. Welcome on, guys. Jeff, what got you started? What got you started in bottles? I know you probably told me once or twice when you were up seeing me, but I forgot. And usually I don't forget those stories. Like, I'll remember everybody's story that's told me tonight how they got going. Just don't quiz me. Let's sprinkle a little bit of this around. We got so many cool pieces. Fishing trout stream in Pennsylvania back in 1967. Started finding the dumps along the streams. That's right. 1700s French and Indian War Fort Town. Nice. So, Jeff, you were out there fishing, seen some bottles, and you were hooked. Love it. Love it. Autumn, thanks for subbing on. Thanks for subbing, everybody. Make sure you fill out the registration. Hoops, can you pin that? Can you go and copy the link and paste it? All you got to do is go on the Office document and click shorten URL, and then click copy. So we can pin the link. He's having trouble. He's watching and can hear you, but nothing else. That's weird, Jeff. All right, sounds good. We have actually, somebody asked me what my oldest thing was. We sold a Roman coin. I forgot who ended up getting that. About a 2,000-year-old Roman coin we've sold. We've got lots of them, Richard. I've got lots of artifacts. We usually do those usually in groups. You'll get a big lot of them. You'll see them coming up in the auctions. We can put some in tomorrow night. If you submit your registration, we only ship US, unfortunately. Some of them are broke. Some of the tips are broke. Some are in better shape than others. I believe they're mostly central New York or New York region. Probably Seneca Indians type stuff. But we do have different types of artifacts. We usually put those in lots of like 5 to 10. Start at $10 and go. If anybody's got any questions, just let me know. I'm currently bidding on, from a local auction, online auction, I'm currently bidding on a shrunken head. I have no idea what it is. It looks really creepy and odd. So I kind of want it. It's an oddity piece. It's not it's a reproduction shrunken head, but the thing is just weird. So that is those just jumping on, guys. That's a 400 million year old trilobite. Right, Laurel? Isn't that cool? We may be able to acquire a shrunken head. The thing's all encased. I think it's a reproduction. I mean, obviously it's a reproduction, but the thing is creepy looking. It is cool. It's all in glass. Maybe that'll be coming up in the auction. So we do have some oddity things maybe in the lineup. Something like that, Mr. Sparkle Time. I don't know. They had a certain name for it. The world is not even 4,000 years old. I think it's a little older than that. Because these trilobites were around about 400 million years ago. Long before people. Long before people here. So I do have some really cool artifacts I'll show you guys. Exactly, Laurel. Right? So I do have some pretty cool stuff here, guys. And go back around, show you the front view. So this is two layered, but a lot of Native American stuff, some pottery in there. There's some stuff is from different countries. I'm not exactly sure where. I got a big collection of stuff. There were some handwritten notes that were definitely done in fountain pen. So it's very early. Some of this stuff was collected in the Middle East. Some was from Rome. Different places, different artifacts. It is two layered. Some of it's newer. Some of it I do not have any clue what is. I'm just going off the notes that were written. But really neat stuff. I am super fascinated with a lot of this stuff that's in this box. I mean, this is definitely, I think this one might be out of Italy, some place. I don't know if it's, I don't know, or Egyptian or something, but there's a lot of handwritten notes that I just haven't really, I have them all preserved. It is ancient, ancient stuff. Little piece of petrified wood there. I am really curious. This might be the most cool thing that I think that I got in that collection. And I have no idea what it is. It looks Egyptian or Indian. It's out of clay. It is made from clay. Unfortunately, it's broke. But this thing is so cool. I have no idea what it is, but it's old. Any guesses on what that might be? Because I have no idea. And like I said, a lot of this collection too came from foreign places outside of the US. It's not, Jerry. It's clay, and I don't know what this piece is as well. Looks like some kind of sundial thing. Perfect. Thank you, Hoops. Oh, I pinned the wrong comment. Darn it all. There we go. Thank you, Hoops. So this stuff is definitely hundreds and hundreds, potentially even thousands of years old. I would guess it's in the thousands range with a lot of this stuff. Pretty cool, just little pieces and whatnot. I think so, Hoops. Yeah, it looks like it. I think you got it. First clay piece was fragmented of oil lamp, flame end. This piece here, old throw. Wow. How old do you think it is, old throw? It was definitely dug, and it is like, it is crazy. It is so fragile too. It's got some dirt on there even. This piece is very intriguing. Let's see if we can read what it says. You guys read that? Fresken the by the Farmasia. May 1st, 1879, Roma. Or Rome. This is from Rome. Old Throw says I would guess 2nd century BC. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So this is from something in Rome. Good night, Laurel. Thanks for jumping on tonight. We will see you tomorrow night for a fantastic auction. Fresco, part of wall with paint, which means high status, Roman. Oh my gosh. Old Throw, I need you to come here and identify all my stuff. You know your stuff, man. Country boy, welcome on, welcome on. We got Antiques and Collectibles. We're Live Auctions LLC. We're live every Monday and Thursday night. Just showing a little bit of our goodies, just a little show and tell night. We do our auctions every Monday and Thursday. I was an archaeologist for 8 years. Wow, Old Throw, that's awesome. So, Old Throw, what do you think about this piece, my man? Because this one really intrigues me. It looks like redware to me. Obviously, probably Native American pottery. Probably has some serious age. I mean, I don't know how deep you are with Native American stuff, but it has some nice design. I don't know if you can date that or put it to a certain certain tribe or whatnot. And what do you think about this piece? This one is super interesting to me. It is clay. It is clay. This, I believe, to be a piece of old glass, or like really old glass. Definitely, probably Roman. Yep, super oxidized. Also, these couple pieces, I have no idea what these things are. Ryan, we got arrowheads. We will have arrowheads actually tomorrow night in our auction, so make sure you're subscribed and registered, buddy. Round piece looks like spindle whorl. Really need to see it in good light close. Next time I'm in the east, we can meet up. Awesome, old throw. Sounds great. I would love for you to come over and check out some stuff. Let everyone see you in the auction tomorrow night. Remember to register to bid. Thanks, T-Lang. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, buddy. Good to see you. We will see you tomorrow night, brother. Spindle whorl. So what is a spindle whorl? Is that 1700s? Or am I just like really crazy? It's probably Native American. I don't know. Forgive my ignorance on this stuff. Just not my expertise. I'm learning from you guys. For spinning yarn. Okay. It's like, I mean, I guess it's redware. It's like almost black. Really neat. So Ryan, our next live stream is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Weight used when spinning wool. They go from antiquity to 18th century. So I'm guessing this one, I mean, this one just looks like 1700s to me. I'll throw. Thanks for subbing, everybody, tonight. I appreciate it. Make sure you're registered to bid so you can get in here winning some good stuff. We do a lot of bottles and jars, but we will start incorporating some of these other earlier pieces. We're trying to get into some really old stuff as well. So that's a little bit of my humble collection, and there is some documentation on some of these pieces, but it's pretty old documentations. Like I said, it was with a feather pen, so it's kind of hard to read some of it from the 1800s. I know one of the documentations said it was picked up on their travels in the Middle East. They found it or something, so pretty neat. Here's a lot of what we do, guys, on these old antique bottles. This is a Saratoga mineral water from the 1870s. Beautiful color, hand-blown glass on this, as you can see, with all the bubbles and everything. Awesome mineral water from Saratoga Springs, New York. Check this out, guys. You guys remember this? Sears and Roebuck, 1909. Look at this price list for stuff. Back in the day, look at the price of rings. Gold and silver was cheap. Pocket watches. Just love looking at this old stuff. Yeah, if you could buy them at those prices, right, Ray? Saddles, shoes, everything. You could buy a grand piano for 138 bucks. Imagine that. Now you're gonna pay 50,000 for something like that. Good old days right there. All right, guys, we're going to end with the trilobite. We're going to end with the trilobite for another, I don't know, a few minutes. That seemed to be a popular little bug. Let's get that bad boy rolling again, get the lights going, and we're going to sign off here shortly. We will see everybody tomorrow night for the auctions. Make sure you guys, if you're looking at these solar eclipse, make sure you guys are wearing those glasses. You don't want to burn your retinas. We got a sweet doggy from Jeff Hooper with the super sticker, coffee sticker right there from the Hoopster. Sweet doggy from the Hoops. Appreciate the support there, Jeff. As always, my man. Thank you so much, buddy. First one on the live tonight. Jeff's my guy. He's like my right-hand man in charge. If you need to know something, ask Jeff. He knows his stuff in the antique game. All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. It was fun hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, we got some new subscribers in. Sounds like we did. Hopefully, some people come over and join in our auctions and be a great part of the family here at We're Live. So, Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Ray, Jeff, T. Lang. I'm going to scroll through some of these comments, some of the locals. Old Throw, I appreciate the knowledge, my man. As always, good to see you, brother. Who am I forgetting? All the old timers are there. Some new people, we're glad to have you. Jump out. Anybody with that blue star is a sweet doggy member. If you guys want to join our channel for a small fee a month, there are a lot of perks. You can check those out. It is definitely well worth it. You will get educated on a lot of different things. So, all right, guys, we will see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you later.